Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So the US futures opened up trading at 6 o'clock Sunday night. Okay, that's 20 minutes ago, Eastern Standard Time. That's what time the US futures open up for trading, right at the end of the weekend. So if you guys are interested in trading futures, in this video, I will go over the scalp I just took. But if you're interested in doing futures trading, contact your broker, apply with them. It's simple to do. You just have to be on margin. I don't think you could be a cash account to trade futures. But anyway, I usually do very well scalping futures on Sunday night. It always happens to coincide with watching a game on TV with my daughters, and I open up the platform and I'm able to basically predict the way that the opening range is about to go because you have a lot of either exuberance of buying going on, or you have irrational sell-off that's going on, and then it always tends to balance out. So once you know your range, you can scalp, which is what we love to do. So basically, let me just share my screen with you guys. Before I do, take 2 seconds, hit that thumbs up for me. It helps the channel grow, and that's what we are all about, growing the green bar trading community. So here we go, sharing the screen. So this is what we were looking at, okay? 23.75 in profit, about a 7-minute trade. It went on a little bit longer than I actually wanted it to. But it worked out. We had a quick pop, like insanely quick pop. I started to notice, because if you look at the bid and ask, obviously on level 2, you can see where it's going to open. I knew we were going to be opening much, much higher. So it worked out really great. And all I did now, this scalp trading, this type of trading, it's my favorite type of trading, and I don't know how it's not more people's favorite. If you don't scalp, right? Let's say I didn't want to scalp and I got greedy. Not only do I not make money, but look where it goes after I sold it, which I would have gotten stopped out because my stop out was about the old VWAP line back here. So even if it came down, I would have gotten just stopped out. Yeah. I always put my stop right past VWAP too. Look at that. It's almost like they knew where to go to get people's stops. But anyway, regardless of that, we don't really care what it does right after we're out of the trade. But I want to just go over with you what I was seeing during the trade, right? So I sold the contract right here where we got a lot of volume coming in. And then we came down, and while I was a little bit in the money, it just didn't go to my target. So it ended up popping back up against me. At this point up here, I think we were up about 14 points on the S&P, something like that. So here's where I really took notice, and I started to draw out a trend line, okay? We ended up touching the trend line here, right? We touched it here. This is where, if you do technical analysis enough, this is where you love being in a trade and you just know where it's going to go. It's like the greatest feeling ever. So basically, you had the 9 EMA which is acting up here, almost like your ascending trend line, but it's acting as support. Once this little flag here breaks and it breaks through the 9, look at that thing rip through the 9, through the VWAP, and that's where I take my trade off in that big sell off. It's such a great feeling when this happens. And this is exactly where I knew that the trade was going to break, is when it kept making lower lows here. And the break of the 9 and the VWAP on the futures is, it always gets such just an irrational, just people hitting, covering their positions from all this buying up here. They're covering here. And now look at the move. This is a beautiful move to the upside. So anyway, as of this video, I mean, we're only 30 minutes into pre-market trading. So you got to take that also with a grain of salt. But the pre-market is looking really nice so far for, it's very early. Like I said, it's only 30 minutes in, but this is much better to see than being down 21 points pre-market. So, maybe we'll get a nice bump Monday, tomorrow morning. That would be nice. Or when this video probably posts, I'll probably post this very early tomorrow morning. But we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. So anyway, made 23.75. This is where we sold the contract on this bar right here. Here's the trend line. Here's the 9. Here's the VWAP. I'll link in the description how to put these in your charts if you don't already know, because, whereas somebody might know, there might be some beginners that are also following the channel. So if you're a beginner trader, even if you're not trading futures, you're going to want to still put in the VWAP on your charts, on your 1 minute and on your 5 minute charts. So I'll link that in the description for all you beginners. So anyway, hope you guys have the best week, and we're going to kill it this week. So everybody take care. I'll see you back on the next video. Take care, guys.